Well, hello folks, how you guys doing? It is 2023 in February. I am starting my vegetables already. It's been about 2 weeks now that these guys have come up. The germination has been truly amazing. Really, most of them have all come up, so I'm very happy with that. I'll show you these guys closer up, and we'll go from there. So there they are. You can see the labels on the back of the box. I just use this. I usually buy my eggs like 5 dozen at a time, get a better break. And so I just use this box and I put these guys, put a crate, an egg crate in there, and then I put my soil right in there. And I have a pretty good, I get a pretty good yield by doing this. I get the right soil at Home Depot. I really like it. It's not a seed starter mix. It's just a general purpose, what I use all the time for potting. So there you have it. The tomatoes always come up first. I got some big Thai peppers this year, and obviously some cayenne. I'm gonna grow some Roma this year, and yeah, I'm gonna have just one cherry, even though I have more cherry tomatoes. They really yield a lot. And of course, I'm going to go with Better Boy again, the same one I did last year. I had luck. Let's see if I can repeat that again. So there you have it. Zoom in a little bit there. You can see these guys here a little bit. But yeah, that's the Better Boy right there. They came up really good, really fast. So yeah. Looking forward to this growing season. And I start early, so in about another week I'll probably put these in bigger containers, and then I will they'll start to take off. And I like to do it in the east window, and I'll explain to you a little later about why I do that. So but anyways, there you have it. Have a good one. Bye. Well, howdy folks, how you guys doing? I thought I'd show you what's going on here. I'm going to be doing an earth battery. Wow, what is that, right? Well, earth battery is basically using perforated drainage tubing, 4-inch drainage tubing. I'm just testing this out. So they bury this in your greenhouse. They bury it down about 4 feet, and then another foot you put another layer of this tubing, and then another foot above that you put another layer of tubing. So I'm just going to put one straight tube along here, and I want to see the temperature difference from that end to this end. So all I'm doing is a basic test, but in reality, if you're in a really cold climate, this would work really well. But we're in Washington here, so the temperature averages between 38 and 48 degrees. So really I'm not going to gain much, because the underground, maybe on those cold days, yes, but then I might as well get a burner, like a little cooktop burner, and put a little gas on it. That would get me through those cold moments, so nothing freezes. So, but this setup, the earth battery, what they call it, you can get temperatures from the earth right around 48 degrees, maybe 50, depending on where you're at. So, but the biggest drawback is that it draws in moisture from the ground. So you're gonna have to use a dehumidifier. This is what a guy told me in Idaho. So that's a big drawback. I mean, a dehumidifier is $30 a month just to run it. I don't think that weighs the difference. I would say if you get gas and you can get through with less headache, and have to deal with all those other issues. But again, it's a debate. But if he has solar, electric, he could probably balance that out and get free energy anyways, which he's doing. So, but you need a dehumidifier. That's what he's telling me, because that brings in a lot of humidity from the ground. But I'm just doing a test run. I want to see what it does. It's kind of fun to experiment. So, anyways, that's what we're going to be doing today. See you later. Bye. All right, folks, how you guys doing? Here, got my trench in here now. I got my 4-inch drain pipe, excuse me. And that's about right. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact. We're about 12 inches from the top of this board here. We're pretty close. Like I said, veggies don't go any more than 8 inches if you're lucky, maybe even 6. I mean, on a rare occasion, but no biggie. This is just an experiment. So now you really want sandy loess soil here if you're going to be trying to get the maximum heat out of the ground. You don't want clay, so you're going to have to amend the soil if you got clay. So they also use rock. Rock is even more efficient and it draws off more heat. But you know, you got to think about the cost. How much that cost is going to cost you if you whether you want to go that route or not. So I got this drain pipe, and it's perforated. You can see the perforations. So I'm just going to fill this up with dirt. You know, this short of a run, I don't even think it's going to make a difference in temp, but that's why I'm doing an experiment. I mean, I want to see if there's drawing humid air. What it is actually, it's kind of like a moist, kind of moldy air from the ground, you know, and so you got to dehumidify. That's what this guy's telling me over at Utah. But we'll wait and see and find out here if it gets if the greenhouse gets fogged up. Then I know that it's probably not worth it for me. I mean, running a dehumidifier is probably not the answer for me. It would probably be just a small heating unit to keep your greenhouse going. But again, you got to have this thing insulated too. So you know, you need a 2-layer. You know, your plastic has to be 2 layers, so you blow air in between it to get it a R value of like 3. It's like a balloon. So anyways, I'll throw this in. I'll put a fan on one end, and we'll see what I'll get a temperature reading over here and see what we got. See you later. Bye. Try to get the clay material down first, or semi-clay, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I know that you don't want clay, but try to get that where you started at the bottom, put that back in there. Yeah, it's looking good. It's pretty good soil in here for I always amend it every year with leaves and you name it, compost. And right here's some compost. We'll just throw that in a little bit here. Hold that guy down. just show you the temperature in the greenhouse is about 53 degrees, 95% humidity. So here is the that is the drain, the earth tube, to call it. Buried it all, and then we got the outtake over there. So I'm going to put a fan on. I'm going to put a fan on right at the end of this one, and then I'll see what the temperature is like over there, if it's different from here to over there. Okay, we got a temperature of 47 degrees right there at that tube. Okay, 47 degrees, if you can see that at all. And air temperature in here, ground temperature here is 50 degrees at the temperature of the ground. So anyways, I'm going to put a fan on there. I'll put that fan on the right, just the lowest setting I can get, and I'll see what the temperature is over there. Okay folks, I'm in a kind of a cramped corner here, but anyways, I want to show you the temperature of this tube here, what it's coming out at. $41 degrees. So at first it was 43 degrees when I started, but I've been running the fan for a while, right? You can see the air is blowing right out of there. You can see that moving, right? So that's, you know, so what they do is they turn it on and off, so they don't deplete their battery, right? So that can recover. So I've been running this now for like 10 minutes straight, so I'm at 40 degrees, okay? So 40 to 43 degrees. So it's a short run. You know, a short run's not going to give you a really accurate, you know, measurement of how it's going to work. But, you know, again, today, you know, it's really not going to work in Washington and on the western Washington, because, you know, it's usually temperature is between 38 and 48, and it rains a lot, so it's always around 45 to 48 in the daytime and 38 at night, you know. So it really isn't a beneficial thing for here. But if you're on the east side of the mountains, it's cold, clear nights, so that's going to make a difference. So I'm curious to see how this works next weekend. It's going to be cooler and clear, and we're going to have a cold spell coming, and it's supposed to last for 3 weeks, which is just, you know, much cooler weather. So we'll get an indicator then of, you know, how it really actually can, if it warms up, or we'll see if the tube here is still at 43 degrees. So anyways, folks, this is an experiment only. It's all good. See you later. Bye.